Welcome back to the Recovery from Burnout program. So, ideally, at this point, you would have decided whether or not you want to leave your job. If you wanted to leave your job, here are some things that you could pay attention to. I wanted to start by saying this is a difficult decision. I remember going through the exact same thing, completely burnt out from work, right? I went on short term disability and I was off for 3 months. And within the first month, my hands had stopped shaking, my headaches had gone away, the sleepless nights had the sleep had been restored, and I felt much better in my body. And I knew immediately that I could not go back to work. But that brought in a new level of stress because I was like, what am I going to do for money? Right? Making a change, quitting your job, that is a big decision. So, some of the things that I walked through is first of all, I didn't do it alone. I sat down and I spoke to my financial advisor and I got a good assessment of what that would look like, right? So assessing how much I had saved up, how much I had in investments, how long I could go without a job, all of those things. And then coming up with some sort of game plan as to what to do next. I ended up sitting down with my financial advisor and I found that I actually had a bit of a runway, which was great. I didn't necessarily need a job immediately. So I was like, this is fantastic. Um, I had mapped it out as 1 year. 1 year was going to be enough time for me to figure out what I wanted to do. In the next month, I sat down with my financial advisor again, and I had thought to myself, I've been building this business kind of slowly on the side, and I thought to myself, you know what? I want to take a chance on myself. So I decided to run my business full time instead of looking for another job. To manage the expectations around my finances, I moved back home, right? And not everybody has that opportunity, but some of us do. So I packed up my bags and moved back home to Nigeria, where I'm from. And I was there for about 9 months, just head down, building my business, spending time with my family, traveling the world, eating lots of food. Sometimes you just need to go home, right? And this was something that was able to help not only my finances, but my overall health. And these are some of the hard decisions that I had to make. I didn't just up and quit, right? Um, these are some of the decisions that you're going to have to make. Finances is going to be a big one. And then figuring out what you want to do next. I also worked with a career coach, and that was how I was able to come to the conclusion that I wanted to work on my business full time. Having that help and supporting and that support by speaking to those two individuals, so a career coach and a financial advisor, were really helpful for me to be able to leave that job.